Hey there! I just finished my first month of uploading consistently to YouTube, so I thought we could have a look at my analytics and see how my channel has performed for me as a new YouTuber in 2021. Let's go! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dan and I am a fairly new YouTuber who introduced a weekly upload schedule this past month in January 2021. I make videos for part-time creators or lazy creators like myself to help them find the right tools and the motivation to get things done. So if that's something for you, I'd be absolutely stoked if you join my little community here on YouTube and subscribe, but let's jump into the video. In this video you will see that my numbers are not very impressive and my channel has certainly not exploded since uploading weekly. But I hope by showing you my numbers you will get an idea of the reality of starting a YouTube channel, and I can highlight what so many others have said before me, that growing a YouTube channel is a marathon and not a sprint. But I don't want to be a downer either. I'm actually quite happy with my progress so far, and I think that my first month was a success. But I don't really have anything to compare it to because I usually watch analytics videos of YouTubers that are way ahead of me with thousands and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and that doesn't really relate to where I'm at. But if you're a new YouTuber who just started their channel, let me know in the comments below about your experience, because I'd love to find out how other new channels are doing. I'm going to make this video after every month of this year to see how close I will get to that first major milestone of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is what you need in order to get monetized on YouTube. So if you want to follow along and see how my channel will perform over the course of this year, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Okay, before we jump into the actual numbers, I have to say that I didn't start my channel this year. I actually started uploading to YouTube in May 2020, and in total I uploaded 10 videos last year. But I wasn't taking it seriously, and I only uploaded whenever I felt like creating something or I had time. Every YouTuber always tells you that in order to build a successful channel, you have to upload consistently and show up for your audience at least once a week. And that I only started this year. So the good news is that we do have some benchmarking data to compare my January 2021 numbers to. So let's look at my 2020 stats first. Okay, so here we are in the analytics panel in YouTube Studio. For 2020, I'm only going to show you the overview, otherwise this video will take forever. Okay, so in total in 2020, I had 1,200 views, 53 watch hours, and I gained 35 subscribers. My top videos in 2020 were my YouTube workflow with Milanote and 2 travel vlogs. Okay, let's look at reach. I had 7,700 impressions. Impressions are the number of times your video was shown to potential viewers on YouTube, excluding external sources. My impression click-through rate was 6.3%, which is the percentage of people who actually clicked on the video when it was shown to them on YouTube. And let's go into engagement to see the average view duration, which was 238 for the videos that I uploaded in 2020. Okay, so this is a good starting point, and now let's look at the January 2021 numbers. So in January, I uploaded 4 new videos and I got 1,100 views, or 1,077 to be exact, 54.3 watch hours, and I gained 41 new subscribers, which makes a total of 76 subscribers at the end of this month on the 31st of January, where I'm recording this. So compared to 2020, I got a similar amount of views and watch hours and a slightly higher subscriber growth in just 1 month. In 2020, it took me 8 months to achieve those numbers. So that's pretty good. Obviously, there's a bit more back catalog on my channel now for people to watch, but I'd like to think that uploading consistently now brings viewers to my channel. Okay, let's look at the top videos a little later and go into reach first. we have this set as the month of January, so YouTube compares it to the previous reporting period, which in this case is December 2020. So my impressions for January were 8,400, which was 180% higher compared to December. My impressions click-through rate was 6%, 14% higher than December. And my views were 1,100, which is 311% higher than in December. The unique viewers were 745. So let's go down to the traffic sources. We have 34.9% through YouTube search, 23.8% from external sources, and each around 14% for suggested video and browse features. So that's pretty good because if your traffic comes from the search and the suggested videos and browse features, that kind of means that YouTube does a lot of work for you and gets you viewers, whereas the external sources are when you, for example, post your link onto other social media platforms. So this is the work you do for your video. And then if we go down here, we can go deeper into the traffic sources. So here we see a breakdown of the external traffic. So number one is URL Genius with 23.4%, and that's a deep linking service that I use for all my videos when I share it to other social media platforms. And I made a video about this, so I'll link it up here for you to check it out, or here. Second highest traffic source was Facebook, which is, I assume, all my friends and family when I shared the links on Facebook. And then Instagram and Twitter and DuckDuckGo, which I have no idea what that is. Okay, so in terms of the YouTube search, here we can see the top search words that led people to my videos, and it's mostly Milanote, 3 Milanote search words, then MindNote and moving to Australia. But that is in line with my top video, which is the Milanote video. And traffic sources, suggested videos. So what other videos on YouTube had my video in the sidebar as a suggested video? So this also shows that it's mostly Milanote related videos. Okay, so let's go into engagement, and as we've seen before, I had 54.3 hours watch time, which is 333% up from December 2020, and the average view duration is also up by 5% and is now 3 minutes. Okay, so if we go further down, we see a list of videos and their audience retention. So this shows you, actually for the last 365 days, it shows you the percentage of viewers that are still watching at the 30-second mark. And interestingly, the top video with the top audience retention was my very first video that I uploaded to YouTube in May last year, which is probably all my family and friends who really wanted to support me and watch it till the end. Further down, we see the top videos by watch time, and this is also not a surprise. Again, it's the Milanote video that's on top here with 27 watch hours in January, closely followed by last week's video. There's currently not much traffic coming from the end screens and the cards, so let's not focus on that and jump into the audience tab. As mentioned before, the channel had 745 unique viewers with an average view per viewer of 1.4, and I've gained 41 new subscribers, which is 720% up from December, which is awesome. Now, in my audience tab, there's still some details missing that other YouTubers usually include in their analytics videos, and that is when your viewers are on YouTube and other videos that your audience has watched. But for me, there's not enough data available yet for my channel, but hopefully I can include this in one of the upcoming videos. So if we go further down, we have the top geographies. We also have the watch time in relation to who's a subscriber and who's not a subscriber, and a few more audience details. Now, I'm not paying attention to my audience tab that much at the moment because I don't really trust the data. For example, in the age and gender box down here, it says that 100% of my views in January were from male viewers between 25 and 34 years, which I for a fact know that that's not true. So I don't really pay attention to this. Okay, let's go back to the overview tab and down to the top videos. So as we've seen, the Milanote video is still my top video, and it's actually the most successful video on my channel at this stage, with almost 900 views in total, followed by all the videos I uploaded in January, with my latest one being number 2. I'm actually very proud of this one, so I'll link it up here in case you want to watch that next. But let's look at the Milanote video in more detail, and specifically at reach. So for January, there were 4,800 impressions, which was 125% up from December, and that's actually more than half the total impressions that I got on YouTube in that month. 513 new views, which is 182% up. So the majority of the total views on that video I gained in January. That might be because YouTube is pushing out the video a little bit more as I've gained more authority as a channel due to uploading regularly. But I also optimized my keywords using TubeBuddy, and I recently changed my thumbnail on the video. So that might explain the increase in click-through rate in January. TubeBuddy, in case you don't know what that is, it's an awesome YouTube management tool that I use all the time since the end of last year. And it helps you researching keywords and topics and with the overall optimization for your videos. I'll link it down below in case you want to check that out. All right, that's it for this video. Phew, that was a lot of data. I hope it was okay to follow. If you're still watching, I would love for you to hit that like button below. Let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like me to include in my next analytics video, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Thanks so much to everyone who's subscribed already and who's followed my YouTube journey so far. I love you. And if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel yourself, I hope this video helped you understand where you might be after your first month. See you next week. Take care.